What's up, everybody? I'm Jonathan Sewell Sales at Mitchell Mazda on the Boulevard in Enterprise, and today we're talking about 2022 MX-5 and MX-5 RF, the 30-plus year roadster from Mazda, the Miata, as it's called affectionately here in the U.S., and we do see some changes this year, so we're going to jump into the loss of models, the loss of some powertrain, and the addition of some new colors, interiors, and all that good stuff. Stay tuned.
More car vids. More car vids.
It's time for the 2022 MX-5, and let's get started with some big changes on available models. So we still have in the MX-5 soft top the Sport, the Club, and the Grand Touring. However, the Sport and Club will only be available in manual transmission. So to get an automatic, you have to jump to the Grand Touring, which isn't such a big deal in America because for the last several years, about 70+% have been manual transmissions that have been produced and sold. So in most cases, especially here at Mitchell Mazda, the automatics really come into play for the Grand Touring. So if you're a Grand Touring customer, you don't have to worry too much about that automatic if that's the transmission of choice. However, the Sport and the Club will only be manual transmission in this soft top, and the Club RF will only be manual transmission. So more manuals, save the manuals, hashtag save the manuals, will be what Mazda is focusing on in the US. So let's take a look at the pricing. The starting price on the soft top is $27,300 before destination. And to give you a comparison, the 2021 was $26,830. So we're going up about $500, rough figures, $470 exactly. And we'll talk in just a minute of some great technology that you're getting for that increase. Of course, the Sport was manual transmission only before, limited to 2 colors. However, we're seeing a new color available on the Sport for 3 available colors, and we'll jump into that color in just a minute when we have the exterior and interior color conversation. The Club soft top is $30,800 as you see on this chart. The Grand Touring manual, $32,300. The automatic, $32,800. So only a $500 increase for the automatic. Now as we flip over to the Miata RF, the standard Club, which I didn't talk about this difference, but it's a Club with Brembo, BBS, and Recaro package. So no longer is it a standard Club and the package, or Club with the package. It's only, the RF only comes with the Brembo brakes, the BBS wheels, and the Recaro seats. It is starting out before destination at $38,200. The Grand Touring manual is $35,000 even, and then the Grand Touring automatic is $35,550. So this is the first time ever in this country that the Club standard RF is higher priced than the Grand Touring. However, it is more sporty, and definitely you have a difference of brakes, wheels, and seats with the other benefits of the Bilstein shocks, etc. However, that's a pretty hefty price difference to go from the Recaro leather, suede leather seats to the Grand Touring. So comment down below if you're more excited about the Club RF now, or would you stick with a Grand Touring for the price savings? Let's talk about a few feature changes on the soft top and RF on the Miata as a whole. The biggest change comes in the suspension. So we have this Kinematic Posture Control, or KPC, the Kinematic Posture Control. And what this does is that as you are going into a high G turn, it will apply different brakes to the inner or outer wheel to allow better stability through that high G turn. So with every year comes new changes to make the driving dynamics even better and even safer and more enjoyable. So I'm excited about this for a couple of reasons. Number one, there's not much of a price difference, as we talked about, that $470. This is standard throughout the line. So Sport, Club, and Grand Touring, soft top and RF will have KPC, and not much of a price difference at all. The second reason I'm really excited about this KPC is that through the gram strategy for that 50-50 weight distribution that they're so particular about, and you probably remember the 990S that's coming to Japan as they're lowering the overall weight. They added this KPC without adding one single change in weight. So without 1 gram of weight increase, they shifted some other things around to accommodate this. So you still have the great performance, low weight, 50-50 distribution, because for the most part it's using existing systems, just extra control over those processes. So I'm excited about this KPC and really can't wait to drive the 22, even though I won't necessarily be in a high G turn. We now will see an addition of wireless, that's right, wireless Apple CarPlay through that 6th generation infotainment available, or standard on the Club, I should say. So standard on Club, standard on Grand Touring, wireless Apple CarPlay. So just passing these things, this new technology along for a better overall driving experience, and especially in the MX-5, you don't want to have extra cables and stuff in the way of shifting or what have you. So wireless is fantastic. Let's jump into colors. So the Sport traditionally has 2 available colors, the Jet Black Mica and the Soul Red Crystal, which of course the Soul Red is an upcharge. However, now across the line is Platinum Quartz. So Platinum Quartz Metallic is now available across the line. So the Sport is getting it too. And here's a picture of what that looks like. Of course, we broke this down a couple of videos ago, but beautiful vehicle. Very excited to have this new color. And I guess it's sort of, although different tint, newer color, sort of like the ceramic from several years ago. However, excited that it's available on the Sport. So Sport, Club, and Grand Touring will get this new color. Of course, the interior is going to be all black. However, with the Platinum Quartz, it's a similar style or black. The code is the same as the Club, so there may be some differences there between the traditional black cloth that we've seen on the Jet Black Mica and the Soul Red Crystal. And as we're talking exterior colors, Polymetal Gray returns on the Club, so you still have a Polymetal Gray opportunity on the Club, whether that's a soft top or RF, so excited for that. Of course, on the Club, with exception of the RF that's standard with the Recaro suede leather seats, everything's going to be black cloth. Moving up to the Grand Touring, not only do you have Platinum Quartz, but you have the new special interior of terracotta. So I'm thinking this is going to be very similar to what we'll see on the CX-50, but terracotta replaces the white Napa leather. So it's terracotta Napa leather. Also, as far as the exterior, the gray soft top is no longer available. So everything's going to be black tops. And then on the RF and soft top with Platinum Quartz, you only have terracotta, so no black leather available with the Platinum Quartz. The terracotta is available on 2 other exterior colors, the Machine Gray and the Snowflake White Pearl. So as you look at these photos here, this is the Machine Gray with that terracotta interior, and it looks mighty beautiful to me. So every other color, your Soul Red, your Jet Black Mica, also the white, also the gray. So there will be black leather available on those 4 trims, or excuse me, 4 colors, exterior colors of soft top and RF. Not many changes on the 22 MX-5, losing the automatic, which again, hashtag save the manuals, and adding a new exterior color across the line, and a fantastic terracotta Napa leather. I'm excited about this, excited about the Kinematic Posture Control, and excited to hear from you when these 22s become available, how the drive changes. So we'll have conversations when they actually hit, but be looking forward to that. Before we get out of here, I've been allocated 2 22 MX-5s that have been through the production process. So they're getting ready probably in the next week or 2 to ship to the US. So probably a February arrival. But the first soft top is a Grand Touring in platinum quartz with the beautiful new terracotta. So excited to see this new exterior and new interior as one of the first 2 22s coming to Enterprise on the Boulevard at Mitchell Mazda. Take a look at these videos here as we jump out, and I will be always keeping my ear to the ground on the Boulevard for all new Mazda news, and I'll see you on the next one.